students, this is Anita Goswami, Assistant Professor in English, Government College Rajgarh Churu, MGSU Bikaner. So students, welcome in our today's session where we will talk about the poem The Second Coming by W.B. Yeats. This poem is prescribed in BA Part 2nd, MGSU Bikaner. Before moving ahead the poem, let's have a brief intro of the poet William Butler Yeats, who was born in 1865 and died in 1939. He was born in Dublin in 1805. His childhood was spent mainly in London. His father was a painter and Yeats himself studied art for some time. He became a member of the poetic movement in London in the 1890s and was a keen worker in the Renaissance of the Irish theatre in the 1900s. By 1925, he was widely recognized as a major poet. He was also a member of the Irish Senate. He died in France in 1939. W. Yeats is considered a dreamer and a visionary who was fascinated by folklore, ballad, and the superstitions of the Irish peasantry. To fully appreciate Yeats' poems, one has to be fully conversant with Irish history and mythological stories. Besides, one has to be familiar with Yeats' personal system of thought presented in his very long narrative book, A Vision. The title of the work is A Vision. So, to understand Yeats' poetry, one has to be familiar with his interest in magic, occultism, theosophy, and the complex symbolism which takes on multiple meanings in his poems. So, Yeats is considered to be a symbolist poet as he made extensive use of symbols to convey different thoughts and meanings in his poems, and he also received the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1923 and is widely considered to be one of the greatest poets of the 20th century. The Second Coming, this poem is actually written in 1999 and it's a major work where Yeats feels that 20th century of Christianity are about to give way to an antithetical civilization in which the controlling authority may be cruel and more terrifying. So here we have the text, The Second Coming. This poem is one of Yeats' most famous poems, and it is written in 1999, soon after the end of World War I. It describes a deeply mysterious and powerful alternative to the Christian idea of this second coming. That means Jesus prophesies return to the earth as a savior announcing the kingdom of heaven. The poem's first stanza describes a world of chaos, confusion and pain, and the second stanza, that is more longer stanza, this imagines the speaker receiving a vision of the future, but this vision replaces Jesus' heroic return with what seems to be the arrival of a grotesque beast. With its distinct imagery and vivid description of society's collapse, the poem The Second Coming is also one of Yeats' most quoted poems. So here actually Yeats describes a very different kind of second coming of Jesus Christ. Second coming here means an apocalypse led by not Jesus Christ but rather by a rough beast whose approach forms the poem's mysterious conclusion. So now moving ahead to the text.